Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to Weekly Reads, where I talk about the books that I read in the past week and the ones that I'm reading currently. So, basically, if you want to see all the books that I read in the past month and the past week, then go ahead, check out my Sunday video that's been linked up there. It's my September wrap up. And in the month of October, I have not finished any book, of course. October just started on Thursday and today is Wednesday, and that's how we are working, and I have not finished any book. So that's why we need to get into the books that I'm reading currently, because I'm reading 5 books currently and it's a bit overwhelming because I was kind of trickling down my currently reading list in the month of September, and suddenly I am moving from 2 books to 5 books. So that's taking a bit of time for me. But you know what, let's just get started with this weekly reads. So the first book that I've completed 77% of is The New Wilderness by Diane Cook, which is not a good book. That rhymed, yay! So this is one of the Booker shortlisted books which I am not liking much. The problem with the book is very simple. It is a book that says it's about climate change, but it is not about climate change. Like, it is a book, but it is not what it sells itself as. And if you are going to get into this book with the expectations that this book is going to be about climate change, just remember that it is not about climate change. It's just that the whole story runs in the backdrop of climate change, and it does not do anything. I don't know. It's a very weird book. That's the problem with the book. And I'm surprised it's got shortlisted, but I think the Booker this time kind of considered the essence of the book as compared to the actual plot of the book. Honestly, if this wins the prize, I'm going to be very disappointed in the Booker. But the point is that if you want to get into the book, if you want to start reading the book, please set your expectations in the correct manner. Please understand that this is a book about climate change. That does not give any kind of emphasis on climate change. It's as simple as that. So now that those expectations are clear, let's move on to the next book. Oh, and by the way, I am trying my best to just rush through this book. And today morning, I'm listening to the audiobook, and today morning I just didn't want to do my chores because I was listening to the audiobook. So it's just that, I just feel like I just need to run this at 1.8 speed and just get it over with, because this is not at all appealing to me, at least. So yeah, that's that. Okay, so the next book that I'm reading currently is Wolf Hall by Hilary Mantel. So I have not done much progress here. I'm just done with 17% of the book, and it's a very interesting book, and it is a time consuming book. So basically I am listening to the audiobook at 1.8 speed and reading the Kindle version at the same time. It's very interesting. It's a nice story. I love the layers in the story as well. And more importantly, I was very confused at first, how are things going, and I have to keep referencing back to the family tree and to the character list. But then Harsh from Harsh Shelf, oh my god, that's so funny, told me that she actually in my last weekly reads recommended a guide to the characters, and that's been helping so far. So I like it and it's nice. So yeah, I've not made any progress in October, especially I've hardly read Wolf Hall in October because I was busy starting other books. But yeah, I hope to finish it soon enough. So yeah. The next book I am reading currently is Train to Pakistan by Khushwant Singh. So this is a part of my group read. Now the point is, of course you must have seen the image, but this is the copy that I'm reading, and it has 3 books in it. Meanwhile, this is a part of my book haul, okay? So, teaser for the book haul right here. So yeah, so this has 3 books. It has Train to Pakistan by Khushwant Singh, it has Tamas by Bhisham Sani, and Stories by Manto. So this version is called Memories of Madness. Yeah, right. Memories of Madness, Stories of 1947. So all of these are partition based stories set in 1947 and the aftermath of the partition as well. So that's what this whole book covers. And as you can see, what I've marked over here, this is where Train to Pakistan is. So it's a pretty short book, but then there are other books in here. That's why this is that thick. So that's that. So It's great so far. I am reading it. I'm giving it time as well. And this is a group read that I'm hosting, if you don't know yet. The thing is, we started reading this on the 1st of October, and now we'll be reading it till I think 17th of October. So this Sunday we'll be discussing the first two chapters, and next Sunday we'll be discussing the last two chapters, because there are only 4 chapters in the whole book. So yeah, that's that. Whew. Okay, so now we are done with that. Let's move on to the next book that I'm reading, and that is also for a read along with KD Books, and that is The Little Friend by Donna Tartt. Yeah, for a minute I forgot which Donna Tartt book we are reading, and that's bad. Okay, so this is one of the most intense books that I'm reading currently. Like, other than Wolf Hall, this is one book that I feel is a bit challenging. I do want to listen to the audiobook and listen to the print book as well, or I have to run with the print book. I don't have a print book, I have a Kindle version of the book, so I have to like run through it slowly. Like, I'm done with the prologue, and many people like in the read along are already like done with the first 2 chapters as well, and the first chapter is like 2 hours long, guys. So it's just like it's a very detail oriented, very hard read. And in the prologue itself we are told that there is a child who dies, by the way. So that in itself is a very tough thing to like read. And I don't know, I just felt so bad reading the prologue that and I started the first chapter. I read 30 minutes of the first chapter. I know it's 30 minutes because the Kindle tells me the time left in the chapter. And yeah, and then I had to like restart the first chapter all over again, because I felt like I was losing information, or I was missing information. So I just like skipped back and I started reading again. But you know what, I want to like, I mean, I'm very intrigued by this book. It's like an amazing, I don't know, like dark mysterious book, and I love dark mysterious stuff, so that's why that's that. So yeah, that's the 4th book I'm reading actually. And the 5th book that I'm reading is The Shadow King by Maza. I do not pronounce the surname. I should have checked it out before making the video, or before sitting in order to make, film this thing. But next weekly these I'll let you know how it's pronounced, but you can see the name here already. So this is about the war in Ethiopia, which was brought about by Italian colonizers, Mussolini. And the point is, I am liking it so far. I like the strong female lead of the book, and I am very interested to read more of it. I think I'm just like done with like 2 or 3% of the book. Yeah, so I like it so far, and I think this is going to be one of my passive reads. But let's see, like I may like mix mash things, so that's that. And like next week I'm taking a break from work, and I can do a lot of reading. Like basically I was just like, okay, you know what, I've been working from home since March now, and I'm just like tired now. I'm just so I mean, those of you who are working from home know how tiring it is to actually work from home. I mean, it's a different story when you're like going outside, meeting people, you have a social life. But at this point of time, I have zero social life. I only have Zoom lives, Teams lives. I only have a work life and a reading life, apparently. So yeah, and I hope that in my break, during my leave time, or during my staycation time, I'll be able to read more books, and I'll be able to read like a lot of books, and I'll be able to cover it. So hopefully by next week when I do the weekly reads, I should have completed maybe 1 book. I don't know. I think I'll be completing The New Wilderness anyway. So yeah, that's at least 1 book complete for next week's weekly read. So that's that. So yes, that's it. Those are my reading plans for the upcoming week, and I will see you on my Sunday upload. Bye.